You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
And back.
Clever with what you're doing. Take your time.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back. It's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget it.
Let's do it.
He's just trying to break your concentration.
This isn't one yet. Ignore it, ignore it.
And
Come on,
time!
you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round. Get out there.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe, just get your...
Let's go.
Don't let him get in your head, that's it. Stick to what you're doing.
Keep embarrassing him. I'm gonna wait for the crowd. Keep embarrassing him.
Be smart, get through it, just get through this round.
Good shot, good shot. His legs are gone. His legs are gone. That's it.
Don't let him get in your head.
Time!
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're getting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that...
Yes, I like that round.
Do your business.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Just get him in.
Go back and win the round.
Let's do it.
We've got to stay focused.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rate's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman.
Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, and it's the king, Amir King Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Take the phone off the hook.
All right.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Caution being thrown to the wind. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. The jab not finding it. Did you see that? Amir Khan in some real trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
my word, Canelo just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete on to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he blocks the left uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In their first fight back in 2016, Amir Khan was looking good until he wasn't. Canelo chinned him in the 6th round.
So let's get the history on these two right now. Canelo Alvarez, everybody knows who this man is, how much of a badass he is. Amir Khan, a homeboy, he was like our Olympic hero. Amir Khan's fastest hands in the West. Gets in there with Canelo Alvarez. Now remember, 2016 Canelo stopped Amir Khan with a KO, a crushing KO in round 6. How will a fighter get over that when you know somebody can knock you out in such a fashion? This shows how big a heart Amir Khan has.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read. Did you see that? Canelo in serious... What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4. And you still want to fight.
Talk about Alvarez in that last one. There's the bell to start round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook doesn't score. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. Has to to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't land that jab. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three. Oh, give me your glove.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. That'll be it. On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Counter shot lands. These punches coming from every angle. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Good counter punching. Good counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know what?
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Catch and shoot. Counter. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. Oh my word. Canelo just got clipped. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different...
Let's start the 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And that jab just missed with the left hand. That hook was off target. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense there to stop that hook. They exchange punches. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love...
Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How about that time counter shot? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knock. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain with a brawn.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. His stamina is off the charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Very close round. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's comfortable.
The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh inside again. This could be, this could be, this could be.
I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What are we doing this year? Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Great work, this. It's all going nicely. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. You were thinking, you were smart.
on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him. The
Jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that.
back.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations. Bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Jose Malia's just chock full of ballers. Who would have tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Jose Malia's a chock full of ballers. Who would have tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose?
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Alexander Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Words are cheap.
All right,
It's the
I went
action
over
that
the
says it
rules.
all. We'll
I
find
want
out
you
when
to
the first
protect
bell
yourself
goes.
at all
Under the
times.
bright lights here
And
for
what I
this
say
one.
you must
Really
obey.
good matchup, and
Good
we're
luck.
hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The right hook can't miss. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. They stop the hook there. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this tournament will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you think.
Did well to block that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook doesn't score. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. No, we don't see it. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
There's the bell for round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Ever hope. Remember the fight to Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Misses with the straight left. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They blocked that right hook. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice job getting that punch through. Nice counter shot. Missing with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which fighter will say no mas? That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every...
Here's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He misses with that straight left. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Couldn't land that jab. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caught him. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept...
This is the beginning of round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That jab doesn't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They miss with the jab. Both men step back for just a moment.
Hello?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Oh, yeah, ready for one night.
Punching. This round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
And fight for with them. So she told him what he need to do. So I don't want to get that on. And get back on his thing. Stay on. So he
is down big time on the stage.
Needs to knock out without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it.
There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to put you off.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's going to be so frustrating. When you're in such a fast battle, three, four shot combinations before you being let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
It's all offense, all the time. That one lands.
I was bored too. Because I had called Shell and told her, but she had to get ahead of it.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this could be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You've been hurt about 9. 9, though. You've been hurt 9.
I had walked the
very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
I didn't get that damn fight.
What?
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
So I got my life on
There's the bell for round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Oh.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards.
So hopefully when Khabib gets time so he can get
So
a
far,
call.
the offense has been better than the defense.
She got a 6,000, but he's supposed to use one for Karen.
Through the straight left, but it won't score.
Yeah.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time. A unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is...
Record destroyer.
Just wanna fly and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, nearly impossible to beat no matter what he weighed in at. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Amir Khan.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
The heat of the crowd, the action, the noise, that carnival atmosphere. It's a lot to take in.
Thousands of fans here in attendance. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Counter punches have to hurt. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fighter on fight.
Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again.
Here we go for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Caution being thrown to the wind. It's all offense all the time. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Getting back into the fight. You're much better.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You stay focused now.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Hey, good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Don't.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Trying to land that jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And he scores with the counter. The jab, but does not score. Missing with the left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
The straight right just misses. so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. One punch could change anything. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
On to the fifth we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over them eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Bombs away. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What a punch. A perfect counter landed. And he just put Amir Khan down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Lower time here, right?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Perfect counter shot. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If he cheated, now we're going to find out.
The straight right just misses. And that jab just missed with the left hand. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this...
Happy, I like that round. Good.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax. What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
No rest for the weary. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab misses. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as...
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the samurai. Here we go, one side. Really neat, very beautifully, very alliterated. A little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really neat, what you got? Very beautifully alliterated. A little battle raps for you. So alive. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
What's he doing? Come on. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Back. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this.
Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Switch on.
Let's do it.
way. Now, you've let him back into the fight that round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and
Do your business.
You switched off completely. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Let's fight.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.